Department of Journalism and Media Studies, Port City International University, Chicago. In this paper, I'm just going to present my findings on Kumi communities' maternal and child health issues, and to address their child health issues, how we can utilize or incorporate social behavior change communication pathways. So in this paper, my title is Exploring Maternal and Child Health Realities in the Kumi Community of Bangladesh, Social Behavior Change Communication Pathways for Improved Outcomes. Okay. So, if we think about the health issues in Bangladesh context, we find that most of the cases, the government policies and other sorts of activities basically focused on the mainstream communities, and the marginalized and vulnerable communities, most of the cases are ignored by the government policies, and it is also true for health communication and for health related issues also. Okay. So as cultural issues and socio-economic matter influential in the health practices of any marginalized communities, and they also maintain the traditional lifestyle. So there are some issues we should address. And my research gap here, what cultural, socio-cultural issues and socio-economic issues are influential in Kumi communities' health
Look at your slide.
Yeah.
Oh. Acha. Okay, go ahead.
So my research gap here, existing health, I already mentioned that existing health.
Make it larger.
So that is the research gap that what I focused. You want to focus on their socio-cultural and socio-economic matter, and Kumi communities is one of the smallest community, marginalized communities and ethnic minority in Bangladesh, and some of the people of that community also reside in neighboring Myanmar, and a very small portion of community lives in Bandarbad area, and my research focused on that matter. The objective: explore maternal and child health barriers and facilities within the Kumi community, and describe the impact of socio-economic condition and cultural practices of the in maternal and child health behaviors, and analyze the role of existing SBCC and what are the gaps in the existing SBCC. Based on that, I just suggest some recommendation how we can enhance the existing SBCC pathway, SBCC initiatives to develop the MCHN or maternal and child health practices of that community. So these are my methods and materials. It was a qualitative study and qualitative study. And my study location was in Longthong, Kumipara. It's situated in Tarasa Union in Bandarbad district. And the sampling for village selection, I used convenience sampling, and for the participant selection, use the purposive sampling. And the research methods included focus group discussion, key informant interviews, and some experts check observation. And data collection process was done by a trained research assistants, and for the language purposes, the research team utilized the guides from the community. And the ethical issues also mentioned, also maintained. Informed consent was taken from the participants, and the study done by following the health safety declaration, and data was analyzed by the thematic narrative analysis, and data analyzed by coding manually. So here are the key findings. The first thing: socio-economic cultural barriers to optimal maternal health and child health and nutrition issues, and the study found that there are some socio-economic constraints and geographical location also another barriers for the practice of maternal child health practices, and there are some cultural beliefs, and here are the codes of FGDs and key informant interviews. And if I say here, if I say about the cultural beliefs of the community, and here is the quote: traditional Kumi people culturally believe on herbal remedies than modern medicine, and wearing amulets on the neck of the children. For if a child injured or indicate other cultural issues and taboos, you can go to the next theme, and that is the facilitator to improving maternal health and child nutrition practices. Here are culture from one side. My study found the culture from one side or socioeconomic issues from one side is problem, and from the other side it also create facilities for the community. So if I focus the family support, if the family is extended, if mother or parents go to the work, grandfathers or grandma just look the child, and role models and education is another issue. Some participants say that if education provided that community, their maternal health and child issues can be developed, and they can do more optimal practices in this area.
You have 1 minute.
Okay, sir, I'm just going to continue. Okay, here is the another theme: cultural beliefs. How cultural beliefs influence their maternal child health practices, and there are also social norms and so effective communication problem. That means, what are the problems in it? As my main focus point is the SDC regarding that. So I found that there are limited reach and awareness campaigns regarding the existing LPCC, and there are also language and cultural barriers. It is not suitable for us. Sometimes they are not interested to take vaccines and to vaccinate their children, and they think that if we take vaccines, we can be sick. Okay.
Thank you very much.